Hello and welcome to Montgomery, Alabama. We're excited to be here. A couple of teams prepared for a showdown to see who will emerge as victors in today's IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Troy's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Crowder. And he needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Third down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this third down, nice job. Good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home, forcing the fourth down. Nice start for this defense.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Petway. And he's knocked down. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Pulls it in, it's Recksteiner. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Tight end now in motion. On the run, it's Cook. At the 40, there he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Baldwin. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Caught behind the line. It's Baldwin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Baldwin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They just keep firing. A strike downfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Toss sweep to the left. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He'll do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Thomas. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Gives it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Trojans decide to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Got it behind the line. It's Baldwin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. Toss to the outside. Oh, better look out. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? From the gun, to give, looking for room. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. To the air, it's Crowder. Here comes the heat. On a little time, lets it go. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Petway. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Off play action. Going over the top. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the back. There he goes. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Crowder. It's complete to the right. And they're able to make the tackle. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Connor. On the move at the 30. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Trojans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Troy!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to run it. It's caught. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Finds a man all alone. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Back to pass, it's Crowder. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back on the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go, using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Petway. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quick strike complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He wants to throw it again. Find some fresh air inside the 35. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Breaks into the open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Baldwin. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Now improvising. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And that is no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6.
Well, that's now the second missed field goal for this kicker, and I tell you this, he can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Firing to the right, complete. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Taylor. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Wide receivers everywhere on second and 6. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. The throw with the catch. It's Higgins. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready.
Pulls it in down the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? No, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. He'll keep it himself. Running into the open space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Rides the back on the option to give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Unloads quickly. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Might as well give it to him again. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Zings it complete to the right. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air, it's Crowder. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. He'll pull it on the read. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They've got it to the 49-yard line and they'll move the chains. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen. He's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. To the ground with the bat. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Never a doubt. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field, looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Oh, they're after him. Creates a little room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. After the run, now to throw. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Trying to surge it in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The Gamecocks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Using his legs, it's Paul. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. To the air on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They get to him as he throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Back to pass, it's Crowder. Makes the catch, it's Thomas. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. From the gun, give on the inside. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down 4 late, they have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. Going for 6. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Makes a man miss. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give as they work on that clock. Picks up the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Looking for blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Trojans offense will go on the attack first. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Gonna try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He'll pull it on the read. Finds a little space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the move, it's Lovett. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, that's a great job by the wide receiver there on a critical down. 3rd down, running the curl route, coming back to the football, making the catch, and picking up the first.
The Trojans are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So Jacksonville State's offense will get the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll try it over the left side. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Quickly complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And how about that third down? They go 5 wide. They'd spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw, and you're picking up the first to keep the drive going.
The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Bryant. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Trojans! He got a step and just dusted the field.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They boot it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Goes to the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lovett. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to sneak it. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Troy! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front, and you could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking for a gap. It's Cook. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Runs through the tackle. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick toss. There he goes. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Quick spin on the run. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll go to the sneak. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. In the red area, it's Cook. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for room, it's Cook. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Sends it back in motion. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. it's Steiner. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Pulls it in. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On the ground, it's Lovett. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll give it to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Trojans line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. And they're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed. But that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the 1st half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Catch and stride inside the 15. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. Here's the handoff. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Give to the running back. Nice move there. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Shoots it to the left. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Looking deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 35. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And they come up with an explosive play there. The quarterback had exactly what he wanted. Man coverage, safety in the middle of the field, so he throws the go route to the outside, finds his best one-on-one matchup. And how about the speed and the ability to track that football and give this offense a jolt?
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab on the right.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A 3rd down try for the offense. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Trojans send out the punt unit. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give on the inside. He breaks a tackle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Wide receivers all over the place. Trips to the left on 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Running back searching for a hole.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bryant. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The give on the counter. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that's going to tie it up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Got the first down and still on his feet. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Off play action on first down. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The give out of the gun. And the defense drags him down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wasn't fired complete. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, they go back to the option play. Now, this is the 2nd time, Pollock, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You could tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Spins away from one. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Dropping back, it's Crowder. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Connor. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Oh, he's got enough space. Touchdown, Trojans. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, defenses have to play responsibility football, and you could tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. He's got an open man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. From the gun, the running back has it. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Get it out on the screen. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to pass on second down. Flips it out in the flat. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Power football with the run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now they take the lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Crowder. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 5 receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it on the right. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Spins away from the defense. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. Push down for the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
The Gamecocks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Got it! Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. PAT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Troy.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Glover. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first down. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. To the ground with the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. unleashes one. Complete to the left. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Recksteiner.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Got out of trouble and throws. Pucks it out of the air. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires left. Wide open downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch, it's Taylor. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Higgins. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Trojans are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. He'll keep it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll pull it on the read. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. Going for 6. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Troy! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. The short hands, it's Glover. All the way out to the 37-yard line, it's a gain of 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Glover. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Gonna swing it on second down. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight, it's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the gun, the ground game. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. To throw, it's Crowder. Throws to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a second and long. The give headed toward right tackle. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just two possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating two-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on first down in overtime. Looking for space. It's Paul. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. Gives it on the option. Got some room, made it to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they're on top here in overtime.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Back to pass, it's Crowder. Catch in the middle, it's Dortch. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Man, you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to what? A couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to protect the football. What's your go-to play after watching this whole game?
Touchdown, Trojans! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And the extra point is good. We play on first down here in the second overtime period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Higgins. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. First and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Higgins. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He puts it through, and they take the lead in overtime. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back and leaves it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. They've got a little work in front of them here on third down if they want to keep this drive alive and try to win it with a touchdown. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Puts it right down the boulevard. No sign of nerves, and we'll go to another overtime. And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. Marches ahead. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. To the air, it's Crowder. He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this two-point try. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, but will it stand? There is a flag down. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. looking to throw. Here comes the heat. They are denied. The two-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.